Howdy folks, Luke Simons with you. Back to the Basics 101. Today we're talking rat poison and bait boxes. Now, I bought a bait box, Black Cat or something, and then I got to thinking about it. In one of my rental properties, I remember seeing bait boxes. Well, I had to cut them open. I'll show you what I did. This is what it is. And there was these little latches here that take a special key, okay? And I just snipped them off, you might say. And of course, you do not want dogs getting those. You don't want any animal, kids, eating those. Those are toxic and they will kill them, I promise you. I had to have a dog one time that we had to have his stomach pumped. It was a horrible situation. So now there's no latch, okay? And I'll show you what I'm gonna do here. Now this one here was a bolted on concrete, which is really a slick way of doing that. That was awesome. I got this one all set up already, but I'll show you what I'm doing. We're gonna just take some screws here, take the bait container out, and you can see this one's kind of broken up, not a big deal. And I just took them back and I'm gonna recycle these old ones. Throw a couple washers in there and repurpose, get this thing ready to rock and roll. Just come in, we're using steel roofing screws. Okay, that one's installed. Get that on my green treat board properly. And we'll install that one there. I think I'll install another one right here just for a little bit of support. Okay, so I probably overdid it a little bit. Got 3 screws, 2 in the back, 1 here and 1 here, okay? And those big spacers, that just from experience, okay? Here's my bait box. And what I've been doing is I just take my stuff here. I hate to touch this stuff even really by my hands. God has been so good to me, folks. I can't even explain how good he's been to me. Now the mice can't get to these, okay, but I can. So if I have kind of infestation here, and that's what we're doing here. We are mass killing mice is what we're doing. So that way I just don't have to carry my bait box around. Now, obviously, if you've been watching, you can see there's no fixola right there, okay? Take a short screw, and we'll do a little bit of cowboy fixolating. Now, that is secure. Now, you're saying, and you're not wrong, a dog could carry that around, where a dog is not going to carry this around. But a dog could carry that around. That is true. That is true. But the idea is the bait is secure. It cannot get out of there. It cannot come out. So that's the idea. Wobble, 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 wobble. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Whoop, 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 whoop. And they drink water and they die. And this Papa Smurf does not feel bad about them dying whatsoever. Let's go ahead and we're going to drop some blocks back there. Each of these blocks are good for, what did they say? I forgot what it said. 80 mice or no, each block can kill up to 12 mice. So yeah, I've got a buddy who goes to church camp with me and he does this for a living, so he gave me some pointers and I was listening, and these are just a little blessing here. Okay, I'm just gonna double check, make sure I got everything going down. This one I think I'm gonna put down by the chicken coop. Now, I have 3 bait boxes that are ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to drive this pickup around and set my blocks. And they wanted $23 for a bait box, and that was from Runnings Farm and Fleet. And I had these 3 here, and I am just ecstatic to get this going. If any of you have any comments below how to make these bait boxes, and we know that critters won't get into them, I would really like to hear about them in the comments below. If you like this video, folks, please like and share. Leaving comments really does help us. Folks, love you all. May the Lord guide and keep you. Until next time, this is Luke Simons. Happy trails. And that's what it looks like, folks. Pretty simple. Really don't even notice it in the rocks. Slick. Down here is where the real festation is. And I have a couple cats, but they're young, Rocky and Ranger, but they're not doing their job yet. And you can just see, I mean, the mice are just crazy. They're digging huge holes. And that's mice. But there it is. And that's the concrete one there.